Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês no Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English.
Hey, Lexi.
Hey, Foster.
How you doing?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine. I don't feel very good about that advertisement I just did.
Why?
I was trying to tell a long story, but I'm super tired, so it just kind of was me talking.
I think it was good.
Thanks. Thanks for your support.
I'm always here.
So, Alexia, what are we talking about today?
Phobias.
Fobias. So, we've been talking about Halloween, talking about scary things, spooky things. You understand the word spooky, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, spooky is like, ooh, spooky. So, do you know what a phobia is?
Yes, it's like an irrational fear.
Exactly. So, a phobia is not just something you're scared of, but it's something you are so scared of to an irrational point where it really does not make sense. Like the amount of danger or pain or whatever that you are actually in does not correspond with the real life situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, first, do you want to... Yeah, Alexia, I think you're a person with a fair share of phobias.
I don't understand. You told me this before the episode, and I don't have a lot of phobias. I have two.
Okay, you have two. What are they?
Bees.
Bees, Alexia.
Or any kind of insect that flies with a ferrão.
Yeah, with a stinger.
With a stinger.
Yeah, so an interesting thing about Alexia, she loves animals so much. She has such a big heart. Literally all summer, I was watching her work night and day to take care of 10 dogs on a farm in 47-degree heat. She has a huge heart for animals. But if you get a bee or a tiny little flying insect, an innocent fly...
with a sting.
Or flies.
No.
You will kill a fly.
Just because they bother me. Not because I have a phobia.
Yeah, but we have a common phrase in English. She would never hurt a fly. Like, oh, right now we're taking care of a pit bull. Most people think that pit bulls are scary dogs. But we could say, oh, Gabby, she's so nice. She would never hurt a fly.
Uh-huh.
Like, she's so innocent.
Just like in Portuguese. Ela não mata nem mosquito.
Yeah, but not true in Alexia's case. She will kill any insect. She will scream for me to kill it. The quantity of insects I've had to kill for Alexia is
not
disturbing.
True. I would kill any insect without a sting.
With a stinger.
With a sting? No, without a stinger. I would kill an insect without a stinger. With a stinger, I run away.
Okay. Okay, so Alexia's phobia number 1 are bees and pretty much all insects.
Marimbondo, besouro, I don't like it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say this in English. And bees. I hate bees.
Yeah, so what's your second phobia?
Needles.
Needles. So I would say the most common way to say this is injections. You have a fear of injections.
I have a fear of needles in general. Like, if I see a needle in a pharmacy all by itself, I start to feel really bad.
Yeah, I can see it in your face right now.
Just
Do you have an idea where that comes from?
From my mom.
Okay.
I can explain, no problem at all.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But you definitely have a fear of needles. I've been trying to get Alexia to go to the doctor for like 3 years now, and she just needles, no needles.
Well, I had to take the vaccine, the yellow fever vaccine, and it was terrible, but I did it.
Yeah, it's weird because I feel like I'm generally much more anxious than you in a lot of ways, but needles, no problem for me. Stick me in the arm, I just don't look at it.
I don't know, when I'm next to a needle, I start to get a blur inside of my mind.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what's happening. Everything starts to get really
Start
crazy.
to black out.
Exactly. And I almost black out. Like, how does I faint? I almost faint.
Yeah. 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 I'm sorry. That sucks. That's not
But
fun.
lizards, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. When Alexa and I were staying at the lake last summer, there was a lizard living on our porch.
Very small lizard.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty scary. The fast little lizard running around.
So
Not
cute.
super scared of it. And she's like, oh, cute little lizard.
But there is a difference between phobias and to be afraid of. Like,
Yeah.
I can be afraid of alligators, right? But there are people who has phobias.
People who have.
Phobias.
Yeah.
Phobia with the gators.
With animals, I would put one more phobia for you. Snakes.
No, it's fear.
It's
It's
what?
damn fear. It's not phobia at all.
Yeah, but the phobia of like, okay, there's a snake 100 meters from me. I'm not in any danger. I still think you would be running and screaming, where I
Wow.
would just try to solve the problem.
When I was at the beach 2 years ago with you, maybe, I was walking, everything was fine, seeing a lot of deers, and on the boardwalk to the beach, there was a red snake in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and calmly I walked backwards. No,
Backwards?
backwards, and I tried to call you 10 times. You didn't pick me up.
Probably
And-
giving class.
No.
Okay, probably working.
And I came back to my house.
Yeah.
Happy.
Okay. Do you know if I have any phobias?
Do you have any phobias?
I'm asking. Do you know of any phobias of mine?
No.
I can only think of one real phobia I have.
What?
I have a weird, so this kind of has a backstory to it, but my brother is epileptic, means my brother has epilepsy, he has seizures, and I have a terrible phobia of just passing out or having a seizure. So sometimes when I get anxious, like, I don't know if I have to speak in public, I don't have a phobia of public speaking, which is a weird thing. I think the number one phobia in the US is public speaking, and the number two is death. So more people rather die than give a speech in public. But if I get a little nervous or something, I have a fear that, oh my God, what happens if I just lose consciousness right now and I wake up in the hospital?
Yeah.
And then when I start thinking about that, then I really start like freaking out. And I've been to the doctor and they're like, epilepsy is not genetic. And then I got a heart test and EKG and they're like, your heart is totally fine. And I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yes, the chance of you just randomly having a seizure right now are literally zero. And I was like, okay, just run the test one more time, make sure.
There are a lot of people who has dentist phobia.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I would also put you in that category.
No. I'm super okay. After 7 surgeries and things like that, I'm super okay.
Yeah, maybe more trauma in your case.
Yeah.
Spiders is another very common one.
Well, if you put that spider that we had to kill in Portugal, I have a phobia from that.
That was a crab spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a monster.
Aranha caranguejeira.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing was crazy.
Uh-huh.
So, Alexia, let me ask you, a lot of people, one of the number one phobias is a fear of heights.
Yeah, my mom used to have it.
Do you have that?
No.
I think you have it more than me.
I lost it when I went to the Cristo Arms.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Nowadays, I'm super okay. I think that helped me a lot. Ooh, another thing that I used to have phobia that I don't have anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Airplanes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The first time I flew with Alexia, I thought that I was going to lose all the blood pressure to my hand. And now she's pretty good.
Yeah,
Just
I'm getting better.
gets a glass of wine or something and then starts
The fear
snoring.
still is there, but it's not a phobia anymore. I can eat, I can drink, I can watch movies, I can do anything.
So cool.
Yeah.
If you guys want to talk about your phobias, the things you're scared of, we'll
Talk
talk to
to
you about
us.
us, or we'll talk to you about them and help you overcome some of these phobias because they are irrational by
Yeah.
definition.
Yeah.
Okay, we will talk to you guys tomorrow.